The Different Stories About Animals channel presents. I welcome you, dear viewers, to my channel. In this video you will see amazing facts about jellyfish. Some interesting facts about jellyfish. Most jellyfish are shaped like an umbrella or a bell. But not all. In fact, these creatures undergo serious metamorphosis during their lifetime. Just as butterflies develop from caterpillars, jellyfish develop from polyps. Paleontologists have established that jellyfish are several times older than the oldest of the dinosaurs. They appeared on Earth about 650 million years ago. The touch of some jellyfish can kill a man or a large animal in a tiny fraction of a second. The stinging cells of poisonous jellyfish remain dangerous sometimes, even weeks after the dead jellyfish has been lying on a beach somewhere. Therefore, you should not touch them. Jellyfish swarms can number in the thousands. These creatures have special organs called cnidocysts, which are a kind of tiny cone with a thread inside. Each stinging cell has such a cnidocyst, and it is this cnidocyst that ensures that the target is struck when touched. The speed at which jellyfish trigger the cnidocyst is unimaginable. Scientists have calculated that the threat of this cell at the time of the attack, as if shot, while experiencing a load of about 40,000 g, i.e. 40,000 times the acceleration of gravity on Earth. The country of Palau is an amazing lake jellyfish, which is home to several million of these creatures, an average of 3 to 5 pieces per cubic meter of water. Since there are no predators in the lake, jellyfish have lost their sting cells in the course of evolution, and therefore have become harmless. Depending on the species, these invertebrates can reproduce both sexually and asexually. There are over 3,200 species of jellyfish in the world. In fact, there are probably many more, just not all of them have been studied and described by scientists yet. Some species have adapted to living in rivers and freshwater lakes. Most jellyfish are transparent or translucent. This natural camouflage helps them avoid the attention of predators. Some jellyfish glow in the dark because of their luminescence. Their close relatives in terms of zoology are corals and anemones. Jellyfish living in the seas and oceans consist of about 97 to 98% water. Jellyfish do not have lungs, heart, ears, and many other organs. They also lack a brain, and their body itself resembles jelly. These creatures breathe with their whole body, absorbing the oxygen dissolved in the water. Observation of how jellyfish move, gaining water and forcefully ejecting it, allowed scientists to discover jet propulsion and invent jet engines. They remove their waste through the only hole on their body, which is their mouth. Most jellyfish reproduce by laying planulae, i.e. larval capsules. But a few species give birth to live offspring, just like mammals. A jellyfish-like stinging animal called the Portuguese shipwreck lives not in the water, but on its surface. Its body is filled with gas, due to what it is held there, and its tentacles dangle downwards. The touch of the Portuguese shipwreck is deadly. In 2016, Thai authorities were forced to close the beaches of Phuket Island because of a sudden invasion of Portuguese shipwrecks. It was simply dangerous to swim. The growth of jellyfish populations in places where they should not be in such numbers is a clear indicator that something is wrong with the ecosystem. Jellyfish can invade a body of water when other animals die out and previously occupied niches become vacant. The largest jellyfish in the world is the Arctic cyanea. With a dome diameter of up to 2.5 meters, its tentacles can reach 35 to 37 meters in length. The smallest jellyfish in the world are irukandji. Generally, this name refers to as many as 16 species of jellyfish, the smallest of which have a dome size of about 1 centimeter. Without exception, all irukandji are deadly poisonous. The sea wasp, which is found off the coast of Australia and Indonesia, is the most poisonous jellyfish in the world. One individual has enough active sting cells to send 50 to 60 people to the other side in 3 minutes. The deepest and simultaneously the least studied jellyfish in the world is Deepsteria enigmatica. These creatures are found at significant depths. They have been seen several times at a depth of about 1 kilometer. They occur very rarely, which makes them difficult to study. In the venomous sea wasp on the body is located 24 visual organs, half of which perceives only the light, and half the image as a whole. When moving, jellyfish tentacles can shrink in length and increase dozens of times when hunting. In the aforementioned sea wasp, 15 centimeter tentacles can extend to a length of 2.5 to 3 meters. Some species of these creatures are able to reproduce by budding or division. In Japan, jellyfish are popular with owners of large aquariums. The Japanese believe that watching them calms the nerves. The sea wasp, the most poisonous jellyfish in the world, is also the fastest. It can travel up to 2 meters in a second. In some countries, jellyfish are consumed as food. Most often they are dried and salted, and then sliced into sticks. It turns out such a peculiar snack. These creatures inhabit all the seas and oceans of our planet without exception. But in warm waters they are much more numerous than in cold ones. They have not one but two nervous systems, but their functions are not duplicated. Turritopsis jellyfish are the only truly immortal creatures in the world. Developing from polyps to jellyfish, they do not die at the end of their lifespan, like all the others, but sink to the bottom and turn back into a polyp, thereby restarting the cycle. In theory, they can live forever, and if they were not hunted by other sea creatures, they would have invaded the world's oceans long ago. Some species of jellyfish can produce up to 40 to 45,000 larvae planules a day. Medieval alchemists used them to prepare various potions and medicines. Most jellyfish rarely make the effort to swim. Most of the time they just swim with the current. About 20 species of jellyfish are known as cubometus because of their peculiar shape. The sea wasp is one of them. All jellyfish are dangerous to one degree or another. Many jellyfish readily eat fish eggs. However, they themselves sometimes fall prey to adult fish of the same species. All of them are divided into three main groups: Siphomedusa, Hydromedusa, and Cubomedusa. Despite their simplicity, jellyfish are ideal for research into the effects of spaceflight on the human body. To this end, in 2001, NASA released jellyfish polyps into space and monitored them. On several occasions, these creatures have caused nuclear power plants located on the coast to shut down. The plant takes in seawater to cool the reactors, and there have been times when jellyfish have seeped into the tanks along with this water. The stinging cells of some species of these creatures are used in medicine. In particular, they are used to make medicines to regulate blood pressure. The excessive reproduction of jellyfish in some regions sometimes complicates the fishing industry. All freshwater jellyfish without exception are absolutely harmless, and they are not able to sting. They have no cardiovascular and respiratory systems. Planulae jellyfish, after separation from the body of an individual parent, sink to the bottom and attach to something. After that, they develop into polyps, which are then, later, and become jellyfish. Some of their species are unable to distinguish objects due to low vision. All they can do is distinguish darkness from light. The heaviest jellyfish belong to the species Nemopilema namuri. Adults sometimes reach a weight of 150 to 200 kilograms. Without an aquatic environment, they are unable to maintain their shape. On land, jellyfish immediately turn into shapeless lumps of quivering jelly. Spotted Australian jellyfish pass up to 10 to 13 tons of water through their body per day. This is how they feed, swallowing plankton, fish fry, and other food from it. Jellyfish can live at depths where the oxygen content of the water is already too low to sustain other invertebrates of similar size. Some of them live a solitary life, while others form huge swarms. A swimmer who accidentally gets caught in a pack of poisonous jellyfish has almost no chance.